Eric Diedrichson from RelaxShacks.com up in the northeastern kingdom of Vermont. I'm going to be arriving shortly in Barton, Vermont to check out the Pinecrest Motels and Cabins. I think it's Pinecrest motelandcabins.com or the other way around, cabinsandmotel.com. You'll find it. This place is cool. Stayed there a couple times. The cabins that they have on the premises right next to a river with some prime fishing, I think you guys will appreciate, and that's the reason I'm making the trek out there after about 2 hours of sleep in a thunderstorm. Hence me looking like some homeless dude. So here we are in Barton, Vermont, one of the more picturesque, colonial-esque, as I make up words, towns I've seen in quite some time, at the Pinecrest Motel and Cabins, which is pretty much just outside the center of town. Now when you see this place on the roadside, it's a little bit deceiving because you see the motel side of the Pinecrest Motel and Cabins.com. But when you go down a little dirt road, that's where we come to the cool little 12 by 12, if I had to make a guess, cabins. Alright, we'll start with the river shot. We're like 50 feet, if that, away from the river. And your trusty host, Jay.
Hello.
Want to take us inside, give us a little tour here?
Sure, come on in.
Cabin number 10, the Boar's Bunkie.
The Boar's Bunkie.
I like this. Is it cedar or pine interiors?
It is a knotted pine interior.
Very cool.
Try.
Now give us a little information on this cabin. It's what, approximately, if I had to guess, 12 by 12 feet
yeah,
maybe?
just about right there. I think it's like 12 by 13 if you want to be specific.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, and it's just this one room. We got a double bed. Get the fridge in there over.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. It's kind of camouflage and
yeah, it is.
Incognito over there. Little bathroom, I assume it's probably got a little...
Yeah, you got your own bathroom and shower.
Yeah, alright. Hey, cool. Oh wow, it's actually bigger in here than I thought. This camera doesn't really do it justice, but very cool. Now, how long have these cabins been here? What's the kind of the backstory? When were they built?
These cabins have been here for a long time. I'm pretty sure they were built. The house and there's a motel up the road as well, and they were built back in the 50s. And then I think these were built in the 60s. The cabins.
Oh, really? That long?
They've been through a number of owners actually, and I've been here for 4 years, and the people that we took it over from had been here since the 90s, and they were actually, when those people took it over, the cabins were completely condemned. And they were the ones they invested quite a bit of money and got them functioning again and that sort of thing. And
how many cabins overall? I mean, you have the motel side. Then on the premises you have what? This is cabin number 10, so 10 cabins?
Yeah, there's 10 cabins. We got 5 cabins that are like this, and then we have 5 cabins that are a little bigger. They got 2 bedrooms and not too much bigger, but more space. You can sleep 4 in those. Now
the outdoorsy types, as I actually shoot over the shoulder here. I mean, there's a lot of hiking nearby, and the town of Barton is just really. There's bread and puppet. You know, there's so much stuff going on. But how's the fishing? I hear it's pretty good.
The fishing is really good, actually. The water's been high this season, but yeah, they're fishing. We get brown trout and rainbow trout right here in the river, and it's really great. May to June is the best time of year for sure.
This is cool. I mean, literally, I don't know. It's less than 50 feet away, probably the river right here. You just wake up and you get this. Well, it's usually not a raging river. Right now it is. We have a river right outside your door, and I notice there's a couple little footpaths going through the woods that go down to that waterfall there. Which is that train trestle still in operation?
That is,
you can't see it from here,
it is. It goes by usually once a day during the midweek, and it's a freight train mostly. It carries as an Ethan Allen plant not far from here.
That's right. Yeah, in Orleans.
Furniture and lumber and that sort of thing, yeah.
Excellent. Now, since a lot of people are going to ask, this is one of the smaller propane heaters I've ever seen. What's the story behind this?
This is just an Ecotherm heater, and actually, they don't really make them anymore. Ecotherm was bought out by Empire, which makes a similar model, but I have like 2 spares in my shop, and once I went out of parts on those, I've pretty much run out of these. But they're great little heaters. They heat these things pretty well, actually. I have more complaints of it being too hot than... I
mean, that's one of the great things of having a small cabin. I mean, they're so easy to heat.
Yeah,
you can just burp and probably heat the place if you had to. But,
I mean, I have a 60-gallon tank right outside of propane for it, and that pretty much lasts most of the summer, I'd say. But
really?
One delivery. You know, well, it's warmer, so they don't go through it as much.
That's true. But, I mean, in terms of efficiency, that seems pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah. And it's also running a water heater right over there, too.
Oh, really? Jeez. Cool little front porch here. Very conducive for relaxing and doing nothing the way life should be. Sounds like a bumper sticker. Very simple, like I said, these cabins, but they're just really cool. I mean, why build some really fancy with dormers everywhere kind of cabin when you could you're building your own retreat or second home, you could build something like this, which is certainly viable space-wise. This one being, let's see, the Raccoon Retreat. Now, if people want to check out this place online, I'm sure you have a website. Everyone the same age does.
I do. It's www.pinecrestmotelandcabins.com.
Motel and cabins, plural?
Yes.
Which makes sense, seeing as there's 10 of them. Hey, you guys are booked out like crazy, though, right?
We are. This is a busy time of year.
All right, Jay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, for RelaxShacks.com, I'm Derek Diedrichson. Thank you for joining us. My new book out, 2012, Humble Homes, Simple Shacks. You can check that out on RelaxShacks.com. Thanks to Jay for the tour as well. And we'll see you guys next time. I'll have to do some more cabin work in the woods of Vermont.